Finally, Kayfabe Kitchen has come back to YouTube. Hey everyone, and welcome to Kayfabe Kitchen. It's been a while, but I'm finally settled into the new kitchen. Though I sure am going to miss the old place, though. Well, that was a fun trip down memory lane. This week, I'm making The Rock's favorite chocolate chip cookies as seen in the old WWF Cookbook published in the year 2000. This is one of the most highly requested recipes I've ever had since I started doing this segment way back last year. Now, I know what a lot of you might be asking here. Why doesn't The Rock have a pie recipe in this cookbook? Well, first, preheat your oven. What temperature do you need to set it to? Well, it doesn't matter what temperature! Actually, you know what? For baked goods, it does. Like a lot. So, 375. Then blend 2½ cups of instant oatmeal into a fine powder. Now, what in the blue hell are you going to need with oatmeal? You'll find out in a minute. Cream 2 sticks of room temperature butter, a cup of white sugar, and a cup of brown sugar. Stir in 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla. Then blend in some flour, the oatmeal you blended earlier, salt, baking powder, and baking soda. Finally, add 12 ounces of chocolate chips, some grated up baking chocolate, and some of your favorite chopped nuts. The Z-Man's going with walnuts here. Roll the dough into 4 to 5 dozen little balls, no bigger than 1 inch wide, and place them on a lightly greased cookie sheet. Put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. While we're waiting, one thing I haven't talked about much in this series is all the little blurbs that JR writes to introduce the recipes in the cookbook. Here he writes, "Strikes me as funny that there may be some among us who think that by eating these cookies, they will look like the great one." Now, I'm not sure who, if anyone, actually believes that, but then again, I'm sure there are people who saw that picture of The Rock with the giant stack of pancakes and went, "Oh, so that's how he looks like the Incredible Hulk." Oh, they're done. Now just let them cool and then eat them, jabroni.
I ain't baking. You should have smelled what The Rock was baking.
Sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich, folks. This is one amazing cookie. It's soft, it's fluffy, it's chewy, it's got lots of good texture, it's delicious. This is one loaded chocolate chip cookie, folks. I haven't had one like this in quite some time. I can see why so many people on the comment section have suggested that I do this recipe because it is very good. The best thing about this recipe is a lot of it's very customizable. You can put different nuts in if you want, like almonds instead of walnuts. You can use different chocolates. I used milk chocolate chips and I used a semi-sweet baking chocolate, and you can customize either of those however you want. Either way, you can't really go wrong with this recipe, folks. I recommend you try it right away. And that's how you make The Rock's favorite chocolate chip cookies, the most electrifying cookie recipe in the history of the specific cookbook. For the complete recipe, visit the Wrestling with Regret Facebook page. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you like it, comment below, subscribe to Wrestling with Regret, and buy the t-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com. I'm Chef Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.